All right, Hendrickson Hawks, you guys went undefeated in district play, going into the playoffs as district champs. What does it feel to be, district champs in your first 5A season?
It feels great. It feels like we worked hard, and really, for the people that underestimated us, it kind of fired us up before the season. And we knew all along that we had the talent and the heart to be able to compete with these guys. That we might not have the size, but we knew that if we just worked hard, and stayed focused, that we would get the job done.
It felt good proving everybody wrong, because at the beginning of the year we started off rocky and everybody was doubting us, and it feels good to be able to come back and win district.
It felt really nice, actually. We worked hard, and we practiced hard every day in practice, and we prepped right for the games, and it just felt great.
Before the season, I think a lot of people weren't expecting this, especially after you get Noit. You started the season with a couple losses, but at what point of the season did you guys think that, hey, this is a team that can win a couple games and contend for that district championship?
Well, we kind of knew all along that we were at a young team, not a lot of returning varsity players and starters for that too. We knew that all along that we had the talent, and we knew coming in the first game we still kind of got, even though we didn't have the returning players like we did last year, we knew that we had the talent, but we were a little bit over our head. And we kind of had to get the feel, some of the players, for the varsity play under Friday Night Lights. But after the first two games, we kind of got together and kind of settled down, like, all right, we need to get this stuff back rolling. And ever since then, we just been rolling this whole time.
Yeah, I agree with Goody about we had the talent, but we weren't playing as a team. We were being a bunch of individuals, and I think it started to click that we really had something special after we won our Bryan game, because we blew them out. Everybody played great. We started to realize that we had something special.
Tyron pretty much said it all. We knew all along, and some guys didn't play for the team. After that Bryan game, we really gelled and started to roll, and we believed in each other.
Right, have you guys noticed a big difference between 4A and 5A? I know some of the rivalries are a little different. You guys got Pflugerville now as opposed to Hutto and Connolly in past years. Is that the biggest difference? What are the differences you've noticed?
It feels like these teams are a lot bigger. All the teams that we played last year and this year were really good talent-wise, but these teams, they're a little bit bigger than us, and we knew that we'd have to be really technique sound and really stay disciplined to be able to compete. Of course, Pflugerville is a big rivalry, but it kind of felt like every week that each game was a rivalry, because it always felt like we had something to prove, and we kind of treated every game like it was something we had to do, and we took it all, and we just came out 6-0.
The biggest difference would be the size, because they're a lot bigger than our team is. They've always had the offensive line has outweighed us by a lot, but we just go in there and do our best to get back to the quarterback and get the running back.
Size, definitely. I think we played a D-line that was bigger than us every single week, and it's really just size. Speed, not so much, but size definitely.
Past 4 years at the 4A level, Hendrickson was in the playoffs. Even went a couple rounds deep a few years ago. You guys are back in the playoffs this year. What expectations do you guys have in your locker room for this program?
We had the highest expectations. Like you said, 4 years in a row we've made the playoffs. We kind of know that in past years some teams may have had a lot of talent and not gone that far. And a couple years ago, like Coach would tell us, the team that went 4 rounds deep, they may not have had all the talent, but they really worked together as a team. And we feel like we work together as a good team too, so we're just going to take it game by game, and hopefully we can get to as far as they got.
My expectations, us as a team, we want to stay, but we got to take it one game at a time.
Playoffs are always an expectation around here. Win district, playoffs, and then what can we do after playoffs? How far can we go? That's just an expectation.
You guys have a little bit of a unique scenario in the fact that you guys are off this week, so you get, I guess, 2 weeks to prepare for the playoffs. Do you guys like having that bye week, or would you guys rather be out there hitting somebody?
A little bit of both. I mean, we still get after it in practice. We're not really, it's a bye week, but we're not really taking off. We're still cleaning up a couple things, let a couple people heal from injuries. We're kind of fine-tuning all the small things that we've not done well in the past couple of weeks, and so we can be a lot sharper coming into the playoffs and get that first win and get a little bit of momentum going in.
I think I'd like to play just because we focus better when it's time to play. It seems like if we don't have a game, we have nothing to work for, really.
I wish we were playing too. You know, I like that we have a bye week because we do have guys banged up, but you know, getting to play every week is a lot better than on bye week.